Hello. So we're going to go over, this video is going over the group project. So you're going to be split into groups, and what we're going to do is you're going to be consulting a fairly new business, and um, you're going to be advising them on what they've done so far, what their customer profile looks like, where we think that they're going, and then how you can maybe increase sales a little bit. So we're going to be doing descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive modeling, and this is going to end with a PowerPoint that that you will present to me and the class, as well as a data file that I can look at to see how you generated all of this data and just make sure that checks out. So I have the expectations here. So formatting is 10 points, and then questions that need answered is 40. The reason why formatting is important is because this will be as if you are presenting it to a group, and it's if you've ever done that and you mess something up with the formatting, it's very obvious and very bad. So I wanted to put a good weight on that. So it's 10 points. I'm looking for consistent font, good labeling of data, consistent color scheme, and if you're working together, you'll have to work together to make sure you're not losing points on that. Your ability to tell the story, so I'm going to ask you questions. I put that under formatting because that shows your understanding of what you did. So I would suggest you split up the work, and then if I ask a question, whoever works on that slide is the one to answer or speak to it. But yeah, you're going to create a PowerPoint that runs through it, and also email me a Excel file that you used, or however many files you used to create it. So questions that need to be answered, all of these. So we have the male-female breakdown of customers. Actually, first, before I get to that, I'll show you the underlying file. We have this data which shows they've collected data on like 200 customers, and we know their gender, their age, their annual income, and how much they spend, these customers. So that's a customer profile that the business has collected, which is great data. Um, this is used for the marketing mix piece. Um, when we do prescriptive modeling, this will make sense, this kind of layout. And then sales data, which each day up until May 24th, we have sales data collected. And then that's daily sales numbers, and then customers per hour, an average customers per hour for that day. So that's the data that this company has provided us. And I'll read the scenario. Well, I won't read it. Here it is for you to read, because that's a waste of our time to read this. There's a scenario, and they're looking for some things. And those things, instead of you having to pick it out of this paragraph, I specifically put here, this is what we're looking for. This just provides some context around it. So the male-female breakdown of customers, and you would have that on a PowerPoint with like a pie graph or a bar chart, however you want to represent that. And then you would have, there's a hypothesis that gender does not impact the spending score. And then you need to do some hypothesis testing to see if you accept or reject that hypothesis. There's a calculator that you're going to create that predicts sales given a customer's age and income. That's a predictive model that you're going to build. The average sales amount that we can expect from a customer who's 18 to 35, who's 36 to 49, and who's 50 plus. So this calculator is not going to be in your PowerPoint. It's going to be in the Excel file, but you're going to use this calculator to generate these points that you would put on a PowerPoint slide. Either I would put one slide that has all three, but you could do like 3 slides, one for each one. There's a what's your available marketing budget. You figure out your marketing budget by finding 10% of your revenue, so you have to do a little bit of monkeying around there to get that. And then you prescribe a recommended marketing mix. The revenue increase that can be expected from this new marketing mix. So that's part of your prescriptive modeling part. And then this is a descriptive model with a bar chart show the average customers per hour by day of the week. With a bar chart show the average sales by day of the week. Again, those are descriptive models, so you'd want to include that near the beginning of the presentation because it's describing where they're currently at. And then you've got groups of Sunday, Monday through Friday, and Saturday, and you're going to propose staffing levels. So this is a prescriptive model. You're prescribing something that they should do. And then even though I lectured that in the predictive modeling, because that's trying to predict wait times, for the project we're going to use that as a prescriptive model because you're actually prescribing a recommendation for the company. And then a forecast that goes through, it's actually August 1st, not December 31st, so I'm going to update that. So you can get cracking on that now. I'm going to have the due date on here, and you can send the files to me early so I can check it and give you feedback to make sure we get everything squared away for this. But you're going to be in groups of 2. So, thank you.